Hey, TNT School of Martial Arts and TNT School of Martial Arts family and friends. Hey, it's me, Sensei Josh here. Hey, story time, Sensei here, and bringing it to you from the red corner here at the dojo. So I want to tell you about a situation where I came upon a robbery. It was a Max Milk. So I walked in on a person who was trying to hold up a convenience store. This happened, I was probably around 16, 17 years old in my hometown. And this person was holding up the convenience store by knife point. And I happened to walk in. I'm just going to pick up some groceries. I think it was milk and cereal, something like that. And basically I get in the door and there's this guy yelling at the guy on the counter, and there happened to be someone in the store also that I recognize and recognize me. First thing they say when they see me coming through the door is, "Josh, get him." So being the martial arts instructor in town, at only a teenager, I did what I knew best, and I said, "Hey you, why don't you pick on somebody your own size? Let's take it outside." And he looked at me and was like, "What are you doing getting involved with this? I got a knife. What are you gonna do about it?" I said, "Why don't you come and find out?" And I stepped out the front door. Sure enough, he followed me. And I'm a little worried. I'm just like, okay, whatever. He starts tying his knife to his hand with this leather strap and starts strapping it in with the blade pointed out like this, like the position, okay? He has it in his right hand. He has it fastened down. And I'm out in the parking lot in front of this convenience store, right in the main street area. And I start moving around. He starts coming at me. And I'm in a few seconds trying to figure out, how am I gonna deal with this? This guy's got this knife and he's doing this with it. So first thing I could think of was take my shirt off. I took my shirt off. I wrapped it up around my my arm and held onto it with my other arm and kind of made this line between both hands. Looked something like this. Had my shirt all wound up like this and wound it up like a towel like this, and I had it here like this, and I was holding it this like a defensive line. It was all twisted up like this, and I had it on my forearm, and I was like, okay. And he's like, "What are you gonna do?" And I said, "Well, why don't you come in and find out?" And I went wham, and I snapped him right in the face with my shirt like a towel whip, and it cracked him, boom, just like that. And it was like bam, and he snapped back just from a towel whip. And I looked around. There was no one around behind me or anything like that. So I just started dancing around. As remember, there's parked cars and everything in this parking lot. It's a tight little parking lot, and I'm right at storefront. I'm dancing around and moving around. This guy's got that knife and he's got it pinned in his hand like this. And he has it all fastened down so it's like that. And he's like, he's coming at me like this. And he's like, "Yeah, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?" And he's just holding it like this. So he's kind of stuck. If he moves his hand down here, it's not even facing me anymore. It's like this. So he has it kind of stuck by having it wound around his wrist like this. So a little stupid maneuver on his part, if you ask me. So I have my towel, my shirt, I should say. I have it wound up like this, like it was a towel, and I wrapped it around my arm like this. And as he's moving at me, I'm just like snapping it out at his face. I'm just snapping it out at his face, cracking him back. And I just kept going, "What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?" I go, "Get closer, buddy. You're gonna eat that knife. I'm gonna stick you with it. Come on, get it over here. I'm gonna put that thing straight up your gullet." He turned around, get this. He turned around and he ran like a schoolyard punk. He ran as fast as he could for the other direction. And what did I do? I chased him, and I figured out where he went. Then I called the cops, and the cops went to his house, right to his doorstep, as I went right to his doorstep. And I reported him and did the right thing. And end of story. But thanks for listening. That's my first time encountering a knife attack. However, I interrupted a robbery by knife point at my local convenience store across the road from where I lived. And I kind of did the guy a favor that day. Store didn't get robbed. The punk, he got taken care of. And I didn't get cut. And from that day forward, karate became a very, very important part of my life. As after that, I brought that story to the dojo. I shared it with my senseis, and they began to continually train me in different methodologies of how to deal with an attacker coming at you in this fashion. As I was in the time not feeling confident that I was able to deal with that type of an attack. I certainly didn't want to get stabbed in the arm. That's kind of how I was thinking. I was like, man, I don't want to take that blade right through the arm, but if I have to, I guess I will. So that's why I had my shirt like this. So if he was going to come up, I was going to try and stop his arm. If he was coming down like this, I was going to try and stop his arm with my shirt and then twist it and wrap it up and take his arm off to the side. I would have filled him with some knees. I would have kneed him right to bloody hell and turned his groin into applesauce, if you know what I'm saying. And I probably would have thrown some elbows in there and give him the heat. A little headbutt there. There would be something good. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, thanks for listening to It's a True Story. Yeah, believe it or not. If you know me, you know it's a true story. I have plenty of witnesses. Yeah, it's unfortunate how stupid some people can be. So remember, stay safe, stay smart, and don't forget to subscribe to the TNT.